I am leaning over the side, watching how the sea becomes clear. The salt remains on my skin, the morning stays very still. No one is calling my name. The surface is a heavy glass. Yellow beams dive into the deep, finding the red and the lime. The polyps open their hands, moving without any sound. They are waking in the sun while the current moves away. Coral light in the water. Everything is breathing slow, a world made of quiet stone. Deep in the blue, deep in the blue. Time is only a wave breaking against the wood. I have nothing to say, only this scene to hold, only this scene to hold. The fish swim in a line, passing through the beams. The blue, deep in the blue. Coraline,
The green water sleeps in the bay, catching the midday sun. Small waves reach for the shore, leaving a trail of white lace. Time is a boat without a sail, anchored in the quiet air. The coast is a long breath of salt and summer air. Everything is still and clear as the sea turns to glass between the reefs and the sky. I find a piece of silence to carry home with me. The jangadas drift on the emerald, moving like slow white clouds. I watch from the wooden porch. A single bird flies toward the south. No one speaks of the hour or the way the day fades into the arms of the evening. My heart is a smooth stone lying beneath the tide, washed by the cooling ocean. No more names for the things I feel, just the rhythm of the swell and the salt upon my skin.
Alagoas breeze. The tide is low. Birds return to green branches. They fold their wings in silence. The ocean moves slower now, washing the salt from the shore. I see the world closing its eyes. Stay here until the light leaves. Hold the warmth of the sand. Dust falls over these dunes. The long day is finally over. The day is done. The red line touches the water. Small crabs run to their holes. I feel your breath on my neck, cooler than the midday sun. No more noise, just the tide. Stay here until the light leaves. Hold the warmth of the sand. Dust falls over these dunes. The long day is finally over. The day is done. Everything is changing. The blue becomes deep violet. We are standing at the edge. We are standing at the edge of a world about to sleep. Listen to the crickets wave. Listen to the earth breathe. Down to the sea. Moon starts to climb. Watching the colors fade. Dunes are cold now. Everything is at peace. Resting now. Let the evening begin. Now it begins. Rest your head on me. Rest your head on me. Rest your head on me. Dusk overdue. Dusk overdue. Dusk overdue. The light is gone.
Deep green glass breaking at my feet. The foam arrives, intricate and white, spreading like old lace across the dark sand. The dark sand. I have no questions. The tide doesn't ask. It only provides this cool salted air. My dress is damp at the very edge where the into something soft. So soft. Time is a circle drawn by the moon, pulling the sea back to start again. I am staying here until the light changes, until it changes. Watch the pattern, the lace is vanishing, being pulled away, leaving only the salt and the quiet green, waiting for the next cold breath of foam. Folding in, moving out. Slowly, just the water. The sky, step out on the white heat, watch the tide roll back, watch the tide roll back, watch the tide pull in, keep the pace steady, keep the pace steady, dig the sand beneath the feet, no stop inside. Heat sits on the neck like a heavy silk coat. Stretch a hand to the edge, still it moves away, still it slides out far. Keep the pulse moving, dig the way the blue bend, dig the way the blue bends, no end in sight. The chase, where the water meets the sky. Never touch the finish line, that is where the light stays. Close enough to feel it, far enough to keep me walking. Keep on walking. Sun stays in the center, summer never finds a door. Stick to the rhythmic stroll. Endless line stays true, endless line stays ahead. Keep the heart swinging, dig the way we never arrive. Just stay in the mood, endless line. Just ahead, endless line. Do, 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 do. Swinging.
The tide leaves behind a secret, a yellow path across the stone. I watch from the balcony, the salt drying in the heat. Everything is still now. The sea is a long lens of light. Off of the light. There is a circle of water where the turquoise becomes amber, a sanctuary for the mind. In the middle of the bay, the geometry of the bay, the geometry of the reef is a line that holds the sky. This melody is a little sharp, but the resolution is sweet, like the sting of the spray on a face that is finally calm. The chords shift with the sun, falling into the tide. I will stay here for a while the rhythm finds its way through the open is a quiet home, gilded by the ending day. Just a song, just a line.
Across the stone, moving like a slow tide. Warmth lingers on salt-stained skin. Warmth lingers on salt-stained skin. Summer holding its breath, its breath. Drifting through the saffron haze, where the sky meets the street, everything turns to heavy brass, dissolving into the cool air, cool air. The city softens at the edges. Traffic sounds like distant water. A yellow leaf settles on the red. Time is losing its way. Time is losing its way. Losing way. Why do we rush toward the evening? The afternoon is so kind. The silence is a heavy silk draped over the leaning trees. Drifting drifting slow, drifting slow. Finally I know, finally I know, I am drifting slow, drifting slow. Finally I know, finally I know. Deep, so deep. Weightless, oh, vibration in my soul. The rhythm takes control. Vibration in my soul. The rhythm takes control. Way down, the way away. Deep, so deep. Weightless, oh. Sun on the surface, heart in the sand, moving forward, rising again. Finally, moving slow, clear the feeling. Yeah.
Drifting, da-da drifting, da-da drifting. I push the wooden paddle through the silt. The water is thick and dark like syrup. Behind the wall of leaves the world stops. The engine noise of the city's gone. Just the sound of the hull against the branches. I am moving where the light turns green. This is the Mangrove Silence. Heavy air and cooling skin. Watching the tide come in. Everything is breathing slow. Gray roots reach up like fingers from the mud. Small crabs are dancing on the wet floor. A blue heron watches me pass his house. He does not care about my busy hands. Salt crystals sit on the back of my neck. I am just another piece of the wood. This is the Mangrove Silence. Heavy air and cooling skin. Watching the tide come in. Everything is breathing slow. No need to get anywhere fast today. The current knows the way to the ocean. We are just drifting along the edge. Drifting along. This is the Mangrove Silence. Heavy air and cooling skin. Oh, watching the tide come in. Everything is breathing slow. Let it go now. Silence.
Heated granules pressing against beneath my arches. Sun-baked quartz holds the day's heavy weight. The shore is a long, slow curve of stillness, radiating from the floor of the world. My feet sinking into the dry salt lace. No need for the frantic pace of the pavement, just the steady pressure of the cooling earth in this immediate kingdom of granule silence. Green vertical lines swaying against the turquoise. Palm fronds tracing mathematics in the breeze, a rhythmic tilt that ignores the clock. The geometry of the shade shifts across my skin, moving with a grace that defies the vertical, leaning indecisive the vertical, lean in into the salt heavy air. The wind is a soft palm against my cheek, calculating the angle of the late afternoon. The tide is pulling the city further away. Every wave of breath that cleans is the grit, far from the iron and the heavy glass. Nothing but the horizontal line of the sea, where the blue meets the silver of the haze. A suspension of all the urgent questions, dissolving into the movement of the foam, finding the center within the sway. Of the settling sun, I am the pulse of the settling sun. Watching the palm leaves bow to the dusk, a slow oscillation that never arrives. Infinite movement within a single square inch, resting here where the salt meets the soul, until the tide erases my heavy footprint. Wrapped around the shore, heavy air like bones floating in the salt, floating high. The sun hits the skin like a flat palm. White sand stays the same, the blue keeps on coming, evergreen. Time is just a wave breaking on the rock, always here, always now. Feet sink in the dust, the green palms don't move. Everything is still, but the pulse is deep, deep, deep. I am part of the heat, I am part of the salt. White sand stays the same, the blue keeps on coming, evergreen. Just a wave breaking on the rock, always here, always now. The rocks stay. The coconut leaves move in the air, a soft sound against the sky. I am watching the line where the salt meets the sand. The night is coming down slow. I feel the pulse of the sea, steady and low. The moon is a guest on the waves, drawing circles of pale light. On a blue surface that never rests, it shifts, it sighs, it sighs. A canvas made of water and salt. The breeze is a warm hand passing over the dark surface. Each swell catches a piece of the sky and brings it closer to me. The wood of the chair is cool under my palms as the world becomes still. I could try to name the feeling, but the names always fall short. Like the light that hides when the cloud moves across. When the cloud moves. Everything is a small lesson in leaving and staying at once. The moon is a guest on the waves, changing the shape of the sea. Moving through the lace of the foam, it shifts. Tide is coming in, the moon is higher now. I will stay until the colors fade into the dark. Slowly.
Da ba ba da da ba da da ba ba da ba da da. Sky is a blue sheet, paper thin and flat. Morning hits the eyes like a silver bell. Cool wind on the skin, sharp and sweet and fast. Open horizon, da da da. Open horizon. Looking back at you, salt air on the tongue, white light on the sea. Every leaf is green, every rock is real. I can see the edge where the water ends. Open horizon, da da da. Open horizon. looking back at you. Clear and wide, blue and white, everything is sharp. Open sky.
From the east, pulling at the heavy fronds, they tap against the wood. The coconut trees are bending low, marking the time for us, a slow rhythm in the dark. The moon is a white coin sinking into the black tide, breaks into silver pieces on the skin of the water, a path that leads nowhere, but I follow it with my eyes, feeling the salt on the air. Up above the clouds are drifting huge shapes in the gray. They move without a sound. Covering the stars for a moment, then letting the night breathe. Nothing stays in one place. Here on the tiles, the stone is still warm, watching the way the light dies, watching the way the light dies and returns with the swell. Almost too much. It does not need me to see it, it just happens anyway. The wind stays soft, the trees keep dancing. Sun hits the blue, salt on my skin. The water moves slow, deep beat from within, deep beat from within. Feet touch the warm sand, rhythm in the hand. The tide pulls back one more time. That sway, the clock in the reef points the only way. Cool splash on the face, setting the pace. The moon is is the guide, walking with the guide, walking with the tide. Ocean heartbeat, 1 and 2 and 3. Ocean, ocean heartbeat, calling out to me, tapping the floor, tapping the deep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, steady and cool, da-ba-da. Feel the pulse, feel the pulse. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, under the blue. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The salt is heavy in the air, coming from the northern sea. I watch the white dunes hold their place, while the wind tries to move the world. Everything is soft and steady here. The water follows the moon, but the shore stays for me. This northern breeze, it tells me how to stand, like the sand that stays long after the waves go home. After they go, long after they go. I used to run from every storm, but now I sit and breathe the blue. There is a power in the silence of a shore that never asks for more. Just the sun, the horizon is a straight line. I am finally learning to be still. This northern breeze, it tells me how to stand, like the sand that stays long after the waves go home. Long after they go. White sand, cool wind, I am staying right here.
Tide pulls the blanket of foam back, leaving diamonds on the wet pavement of sand. You are sleeping through the masterpiece while I count the rhythm of your chest. The first gull screams at the breaking sun. A sharp silver note against the blue, Hear the sky waking up above the reef. A million wings beating a new anthem. I surrender to the salt on my tongue. This is the only wealth I will ever need. To be here when the world starts over. Let the inland people keep their clocks. We have the migration and the moon. I see the diving deep, testing the water for the day's first gift. The heat is rising from the dark earth, touching my face like a heavy velvet hand. Listen to the choir circling the mast. Oh, wild music that knows no boundaries. I give my breath to the rising wind, finding my place in the ancient design, finding my place in the ancient design, wrapped in the noise of the living coast. The drums are moving in the distance. Everything is shifting toward the light. Faster now, the pulse of the current, leading us away from the heavy night, leading us away from the heavy night into the glare of a wide open spirit. Sky turns wide. Ocean breeze, watch them fly. Highest peak, sunlight strikes, ancient cry, new blood, total grace, day arrives. Swaying slow, the breeze arrives from the blue line, moving over the calm water. It speaks of islands and open spaces, of the long road across the world. A leaf falls in a garden far away, and the news travels on the salt. The sand moves slightly to listen, warm under the evening sun. Soft words between the land and sea, a conversation that never ends. The air brings the news of travel. The earth holds the weight of waiting, waiting so long. The shore knows the mood of the moon, how the tide pulls the heart along. It tells the wind about the stones and the shells that sleep in the deep. The mountain sends a message of snow to be buried in the white dunes. There is no need for a swift answer. Time is a circle on the beach. Soft words between the land and sea, a conversation that never ends. The air brings the news of travel. The earth holds the weight of waiting, waiting so long. The sun goes down, the air
Salt leaves a silver line across my skin. The afternoon leans across my skin. The afternoon leans heavy and warm, watching the gulls circle the blue. I am a leaf on the surface, waiting for nothing at all. Nothing at all. Steady tide, moving under the bone. A slow pulse in the sand, holding the world in place. So slow, no need to pull against the moon. The water knows the way to the shore. My hands are open and light, drifting where the current decides, finding the center of the sides, finding the center of the circle. The noise of the street is gone. Only the breath of the swell remains. Lifting me, falling with me in the emerald silence. Steady tide, letting it all go now, letting go, just the blue.
Changing colors in my way. Open space is all I need. rise like frozen white waves. My feet sink into the warm slow. The heat of the day remains in the grains. I walk toward the edge of the blue, leaving every heavy thought behind. The salt air touches my face like silk. I am finally silent inside. The world is a pale curve, now stripped of its names and its night breathe in the indigo air. My mind is a clear room of gleam of glass. Everything is still and wide. Look at how the horizon dissolves. The palms stand like dark tall markers. Their profiles do not move in this piece. I do not need a destination today. Only the weight of the cooling earth. The stars wake up above the surf, watching the tide wash the shore bare. The world is a pale curve, now stripped of its names and its night breathe in the indigo air. My mind is a clear room of gleam of glass. Everything is still and wide. Nothing remains of the old way, just the rhythm of the water. One step, then another, into the vast pale night. Da ba 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 ba. Da ba da 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 ba ba ba. Da ba ba. Blue meets the shore. Tide pulls the salt. Stone turns to sand. No rush, no wait, just the weight of it. Just the weight of it. Ocean breeze in, ocean breeze out, changing the world while standing The linen moves in silence, cool breath from the sea. The mist is thin and pale, settling on the pail, settling on the wood, where the water meets the stone. Walking through the dampness, all clinging to the skin. The tide is pulling back, leaving heavy air, revealing what was hidden. Morning salt, the light is soft and new. No need for any words, the rhythm of the swell is all we have to follow. All we have to follow, we have to follow. Sunlight on the surface, sunlight on the surface, warmth against the spray. The morning has no name, it simply drifts away, it simply drifts salt upon the tongue. Like water, the horizon is a line that never ends. Everything heavy stays behind the wooden gate. Now I am only skin and salt. The air is thick enough to hold my body. No more gravity pulling at my heels. I leave my shoes where the tide can reach. Nothing feels real except this warmth. This heat is lifting me up higher than the white birds fly. I am losing my name in the blue, weightless under the noon sky. Weightless under the noon sky. The waves keep the same rhythm today. They do not care about the years passing. I watch the silver light on the crest. It burns away the noise in my head. My pulse matches the slow drift of tide. I am an island moving through the haze. The sun is a hand resting on my shoulder, telling me there is no need to run. This heat is lifting me up higher than the white birds fly. To wake, my heart is a drum that the ocean can take. weightless now, weightless now.